Chicken life.
Woo!
Don't you know chickens can't fly?
Yeah, that wasn't really flying, I guess.
We're back.
I don't know the, I forget what the MSRP is on these bad boys.
$1,000 and $2,000.
I think that this one is MSRP at like $70, maybe $60.
Close enough.
Something like that. This one MSRP is around the same.
We didn't even say what they were.
Oh, right. Oh. So today, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be telling you whether or not you should buy either of these two bottles. They're both finished in wine casks, and I just thought it would be fun. We thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be fun. We thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun. We thought. I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
We're the Whiskey Wimps. So Rabbit Hole, we've had Rabbit Hole before. They do a lot of finishing in casks, and the Thomas More is actually from Barton 1792, and so they make some pretty decent stuff over there.
Chardonnay cast.
And that's finished
Nice.
in Chardonnay cask, yeah. And this one's twice finished in. You got toasted and charred barrels on this
Ooh.
one, and then the third one is the Pedro Ximenez sherry cask, which I personally love sherry cask finish. All the Macallan, like when it was Scotch drinking time, Macallan was where it was at for me. The sherry cask finishes. So I feel like I'm probably gonna like this. I've never had whiskey finished in a Chardonnay cask before.
I never know. This would be my first tune of Chardonnay cast. I do like Chardonnay.
All right.
So
What do you want to start with?
start with Chardonnay.
Okay. All right, let's jump into the unknown territory.
Well, I always jump into the unknown. Yeah.
It's 97.9 proof. Very specific. Kentucky
Very.
straight bourbon whiskey finished in Chardonnay casks. It's an extended. So the difference with this one is they don't just finish. I feel like they finish it for like maybe 6 months, even up to a year and a half, which is kind of a long finish. Yeah, they just kind of wait till it's ready. So look, my glass has my name on it. Nice.
America.
Stop copying Matt and Matt.
I know. Well, I'm Matt.
Ooh, fancy.
Didn't spill any on the table.
A little on the bottle though. Chardonnay. Wow, that is different.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, Chardonnay wine is usually a very sweet white wine.
Yeah,
But holy heck, that's sweet.
I like the buttery Chardonnays, like the real buttery butter.
You know, it has
ones.
a good buttery Chardonnay. It's actually up here in a Tuscadero. It's Apollo.
Okay. I'll have to check that. Yeah, the only I never really liked the fruity Chardonnays. I like the ones like I said, they're real buttery.
The buttery Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Apollo has one of like the best Chardonnays I've ever.
I'm definitely getting the fruit of the Chardonnay. This must have been
Yeah.
a fruity Chardonnay.
I think so. Because this is very, very sweet. So a lot of fruit. Oh man, what else am I
It's
getting?
like a white grape raisin, which makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. I can see it. I haven't had a white raisin in forever, but I feel like last time I had one, that's what I was getting.
Getting some like sage.
You know what's interesting is on the palate, I got that buttery Chardonnay I was looking for.
Oh,
La Crema. That was one of my favorite Chardonnays back in the day. La Crema.
the crema.
Yeah, they had a real buttery one.
Oh, this is buttery. It coats the tongue a little bit, not as much as I would hope for, but again, the Chardonnay really doesn't coat the tongue as well. It's more of a nice, refreshing drink. This is
It's way different. I mean, this is very different than any other whiskey I've ever had in my life. I've never had a whiskey
I would
that tastes
almost
anything like this.
I'd call this like a midday, like if you want to like have a whiskey kind of in the midday while you're barbecuing, a little something to start the evening off.
Oh, I can see this going real good with barbecue.
Yeah.
But I probably see a lot of things going real well with barbecue. This is about everything.
I think all whiskey goes well with barbecue, but I'm just getting like this summertime vibe, barbecuing.
It is June.
We're getting into barbecue season.
Maybe we should barbecue. Popcorn. Like there's this weird musty note in there that's kind of like almost off-putting.
I think I know what you're talking
Almost
about.
like the Chardonnay went bad. just like a little hint of it. Just this.
Like a grape wit sour on you.
Just a tad. But man, there's no doubt the Chardonnay is up in that.
Oh,
in
no.
that piece. There's
This
no
is
mistaking that.
I almost say that they poured some Chardonnay in there.
Well, now all of a sudden I'm getting this ever slight hint of the nut, like very light. Wow, yeah. Now
I'm getting no nut.
no nut, huh?
No nut. None of the nut.
You need some nut in your life.
I always need some nut in my life.
That was good though. I mean,
This is not bad.
yeah, it's different.
I'll give my final review at the end of whether or not you should buy it, but let's move on to the
Derringer.
2017 gold medal winning Rabbit Hole.
Yeah,
let's
it,
go
it
down
did,
the
it did
rabbit
win
hole.
gold. It did win gold at the New York World
I think
Wine and
every rabbit
Spirits.
hole I've seen always has that label though, of winning some sort of gold.
I went into, shout out to our local shop down here, Third Base Market and Spirits. I went down to a local shop and
Did he recommend it?
it was recommended. Not by him. It was a different local shop. I didn't get it here, but this is my favorite shop in town. This is 93 proof. Let's check it out. Whoa,
Ooh.
that was weird.
Oh,
It's
we'll
like,
have to do a sound comparison of both pops.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ooh.
This one is easier not to spill. I'm just going based off of.
One for the table. So, let's see here.
Whoa, that's also very different. See, the thing about
There's no going back.
bourbon so a lot of the scotches that you have that finished cask. They finish them in all these different casks, give them a little more flavor because the ex-bourbon casks that most scotches are aged in don't have all that character to them because they've been soaked out by the bourbon previously. So they can do these finishes in the wine. But when you start finishing bourbon, it's like it already has so much. This has been aged in a toasted barrel, in a charred barrel. Like it already had a ton of character going for it at that point. And then they went tripled down and threw it into the Pedro Ximenez.
Oh. I'm getting like...
It's nothing like the Macallan. I was expecting it to be like a sherry cask Macallan. Nothing
what?
like that.
I'm
Because
getting-
it's not malt. It's
I'm getting
corn.
birthday cake. White frosting, sprinkles.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I see the white frosting birthday cake. 100%. That was my favorite frosty growing up
Yeah,
as a kid.
same here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the corn. You know what it's doing? It's the corn because the Macallan is 100% malt mash bill, whereas this is,
Oh, man, this is...
mostly corn.
Oh, man. Now I kind of want...
Some cake with the little the little colored sprinkles inside of
yeah,
it. Oh.
the rainbow sprinkles.
Wow. Yeah, that's 100% what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And it just keeps, it keeps getting more birthday cakey.
Doesn't it?
It does, dude. Wow. That's amazing.
The smell just keeps intensifying.
Dude, it's literally taking me back to 7 years old and being like, oh, I got the frosting that I like.
Happy birthday to me. Okay, taste is totally different.
Yeah, there was some like fruit in there, like almost like a really rich fruit, like a date, like a fruit that's been dehydrated, and you're getting just the sugars from it after all the moisture's been sucked out of it. It's got a medium finish, like it doesn't stay there too long, but
no,
it's like
it's
pleasant.
not very oily where it doesn't coat the tongue as well as something like the other higher proofs that we've had before. I always feel like it kind of stays on the palate of the tongue a little bit longer, but
Ooh, dude, but I'm not mad at that at all. And the great thing about these finished whiskeys is that it's just so different. It's so much different than the non-finished whiskeys.
you know what I get a little bit is like maple syrup.
Oh man, I love going back for that birthday cake.
The birthday cake though.
I feel like it's my birthday now.
All right.
Okay,
Let's-
so I gotta say, if I was going to have to pick one of the two,
Okay.
for me, I mean, it's gonna be this.
Birthday cake.
I probably actually wouldn't even buy this again. Not that just because it's so different. I think this will last long enough to where, like, I'm not gonna go pour this every day.
No, but
I'm not even gonna pour this every weekend.
But I would say like any of our viewers who do like a white wine, like, and that's like their wine to go to. Like for me, when I drink wine, it's a dark, heavy red. like a Syrah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't go for that because that's just too light body for me.
Right, but if you're a Chardonnay fan, 100%, 100% should buy this
100%.
and try it out, and
Yeah.
you'll probably really love it because it's. I mean, like I said, because you get the fruity Chardonnay on the nose, and then you get the buttery Chardonnay on the palate, and it's
You get, like if you're definite Chardonnay fan, if you like both the buttery and the sweet, definitely go for it. Myself, anyone who's like a dark red person, I probably would pass.
and go for this.
I'd buy that one for sure.
Yeah, I would buy this bottle again, absolutely, especially at market value, but not above.
Oh man, just birthday cake all over. Goodness gracious.
When I say market value, I meant MSRP. Don't if this starts getting inflated, which I don't see happening.
$90. I mean, this is probably the best rabbit hole I've had.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I guess it's the reason it won the gold medal.
And won a gold medal. All right.
Just one. Well, folks, everything is better with whiskey.
And friends.